Hello everyone and welcome to some Need for Speed Payback once again. Today with the Volvo Amazon. Now this was a car that I've used in the past as a race build and it was insane. I don't understand why they make Volvos so good in this game, but the 242 that was in this game and this Volvo, they're absolutely unreal cars. The 242 is still like one of my favorite cars to drift with, and I thought, let's give this one a shot as well. I want to see if this one is any good as a drift spec level 399. So this is why I ended up buying this thing. So let's have a look and see what we can do to it. First of all, I'm pretty sure I've done a build on this in the past, but I don't really want to go ahead and just copy the design off that. So I'm going to try to do something a little bit more aggressive, I guess, than the last time. The last time I do remember, however, that I made it and I built it kind of clean and kind of just nice simple changes to it. This time I think I'm gonna go with something a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more, let's say, crazy. So anything that I can possibly change on this to make it look a little bit more aggressive, I will add it on. And I'm not gonna just add parts just for the sake of adding parts, because I don't want to make this thing look ugly, first of all. But I do want to go ahead and sort of change the way this thing looks a tiny bit. So I will go, you know what? I mean, these are nice wide fenders here, which is probably what I'm going to go with because it makes it look nice and clean. Even though these ones don't really look that bad if I do decide to change them. Actually, you know what? I'll change them into black as well. Or carbon fiber, which is pretty much what they are. I don't think it'll make a difference, especially once I add a design to it. If they are carbon fiber or not, because I think that it will just end up getting covered by it. But I will just keep them the way they are now because they look nice and clean. Trunk light, just to make it rusty. Spoiler. Should I add a wing onto this thing? That is the question. It just doesn't suit it. It's not a car to have a wing on. I don't think. Anyway, in my opinion, I just think it looks much better if I just keep it without a crazy wing. Diffusers, they don't really look that great. For the exhaust, we'll go again with something nice and simple. See, I would have went with something like this if they weren't so long. I think this will probably be it. I mean, as much as I can't actually see what's going on down there, it looks nice and clean, even though it does stick out quite a little bit. Let's go from the side to see if I can't see from the side. I hate this so much. I hate that you're so limited to the way you can view your car. I want to be able to like view it in free mode, but I have to go all the way out to do it. Alright, anyway. So I can get rid of the little lights at the bottom, which, do I want to do that? No, I don't think I do. I want to keep them like this. Slightly tinted, I guess. Make it look a little bit nicer. So yeah, nice simple build on this. Nothing really crazy that I wanted to change on it. We can change some stuff on the rear end as well with our roof option, if I really want to do that. So what changes between that? Oh, we can have a little visor on the front. Actually, I kind of like this, so I'm gonna just add this on. The rear window being a little bit blocked off for our side or wing mirrors, I should say, not side mirrors. I think I'm perfectly fine with the way these are. They're nice. Actually, you know what? I'll put these on. Or this one. Is it just a single one? Oh no, it puts two of them on. Okay, I'll keep those on because they just are decent. Also, look at these wheels. They're legit bicycle wheels. They are legitimate bicycle wheels on this thing. And I don't really know if I want to keep these on at all. How much wide? Okay, these wheels go so much wider. I think some 3 SDMs would look good on this thing, especially if I lower this thing to the floor. I think they would look really good. So either I want to go with these ones and just slam this thing into the floor, just make it really low. With some bags on it, because I think it will look kind of crazy having an old car like this being really low. So either those that I've had here or the first set, which are these ones. I probably will go with these ones though. You know what? Let's have a look and see what it looks like. Size, wheel size. How much bigger can I get them to be? Yeah, they look a bit too big like that. So I think they're fine the way they are. Just normally, I don't really want to change the size of those. At the moment, they kind of look alright. We have our standard stretch tires for these wheels though as well, so we'll keep those. I'll just stick like Need for Speed text on the tires, why not? Rear end, we'll try to do the exact same thing. So 3 SDM wheels, put them on, leave the standard size of them, and go ahead and just add Need for Speed on the tires. They're nice and wide as well, they don't look bad. And now, since it is already lowered fully, what I'm going to have to do is, first of all, I'm going to have to find a design for this thing. So, let's have a look. Do I want to go with all flames and everything? Even though this isn't like an American car, it actually suits it quite a lot, these flames. It honestly does. It honestly suits this so much. Just having flames on it. I don't really do that to a lot of my cars. I don't really do that to a lot of my cars. I don't really know what else to choose from these designs. This, what does this look like? The white and black. It doesn't suit it well. It just doesn't look like it's even made for this car. I don't know why it just dips down at the back there. Whoa, this looks pretty mad. Whoa, how about something like this? How about something like this? That looks crazy. That looks crazy. You have all the little body kits that are like white and everything. Nah, I think the Flames one is still the best looking one out of all these. Don't really know how I feel about this at all. What about this? This kind of looks a little bit interesting. This doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad, except for the front bumper, or for the bumper on the side. It just doesn't look that great, and I don't know what's going on at the front there with that design. Which again, I could just customize myself if I really want to. I think I'm gonna go with Flames. It's just something that I don't really usually use on cars at all, and I think it just suits this car quite a lot. So I'm gonna put this on, and I'm also gonna go ahead and, of course, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put bags on it because get this to be nice and low. Should we put some sort of a neon on this thing? Because I mean, I've never actually added neon on any of my cars in this game ever. This isn't even a car that I would end up doing it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna ruin this car. I think it looks fine. I'll keep the wheels as well, the color that they are now. I think they're perfectly fine with that. And yeah, this thing has 973 horsepower, if I didn't mention it already. So it should be incredibly fast. However, I have driven it, and I think I do need a to play this or to drive this car with a manual transmission. Automatic just doesn't seem to work out too well with this thing. So even though it's very, very fast, it doesn't know what gear to stay in whenever I'm sliding. It always just keeps going fourth, fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth, fifth. Just does it all the time. This looks good. Alright, what does it look like when it's fully low though? Let's have a look. Oh, come on. It doesn't even go that low. I honestly would have thought that it would go a lot lower. I didn't even change the headlights. I honestly didn't even change the headlights. I'm perfectly fine without changing them though. I don't really want to change them to anything else. Just the yellow ones are perfectly fine. I think it's nice and clean still. I honestly, I wanted to... See what I mean by like when I changed the little bolt-on like fenders that I had. What am I doing? My eyes. The bolt-on fenders when I changed the carbon fiber, I told you guys it wouldn't matter because they're just gonna get repainted over. Okay, so I want to drive this thing. That is the main thing with this car. I honestly just want to drive it to see what it's like. Like I said, I've driven it as in like with an automatic transmission pretty much, and I know what it's like. I'm gonna say right now, it's pretty damn good. However, I want to see how much better it is as a manual, because since I've driven this as an automatic, and I didn't really like it that much, I think as a manual, if I just keep it in 5th gear all the time, I think this might be a very, very good car. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I need to concentrate and try to see what sort of points I can squeeze out with this thing. I'm not going to like do the whole cheating thing where I go like really, really wide and do all of that. The brake to drifting in this thing is very, very good. The brake to drifting in this thing is very, very good though. It does really, really well. 5th gear is probably the best to use. However, if you do get stuck in a sticky situation like this, changing down to 4th is a must. Or I can just NOS, which I completely forgot I have. Which is weird because this again sort of revolves around NOS. I don't think there's been a Need for Speed yet that hasn't had NOS in it. Look how many points I can squeeze out with this car. Without even trying. Playing really badly. It honestly feels like it's being held back by the transmission. And by my crappy driving. I definitely think... This thing is stupid. How is it so good? Well, I squeezed out 1,000,000 points with it just for driving normally, so it's decent. I definitely think that the other Volvo is much better. The 242 is absolutely unreal. That thing is on another level compared to this thing. Even though I'm not saying that this car is bad, I am actually saying that this car is very good. I just think that the Volvo 242 is just miles better than this thing. I think it's much better than this car. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it. Actually, I'm gonna do like a whole sweaty event. I want to see if I can squeeze out anywhere near 2,000,000 points with this thing. The other Volvo, I could squeeze out 2,000,000 points like it was nothing. So comparing it to the other Volvo is just not fair for this poor little car. Because, like I said, even though this thing is good, it's just not Volvo 242 good. I don't know how I managed to get myself into 6th gear there. But this thing has such a good feel to like keep it sliding. Like it's so easy to just not mess up with it. You just constantly keep it going more and more and more, and it loves to slide all the time. See what I mean? Like if it goes south with its gears, you have to change down to 4th because 5th just doesn't like handling it. It doesn't have crazy torque. It's got that power, but you have to keep it high in the revs. Well, in 5th gear anyway. Other than that, I think it has just a ton of power to be able to do whatever you want with it. There's a ton of power to do whatever you want with it, but okay, not bad. I mean, it's not really that great for points right now, what I'm doing, but if I can squeeze out like 1.5 mil, I will be kind of happy. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze out an extra like 300 and something thousand now, but I'll do my best. Yeah, the sudden change in direction, this thing just doesn't handle it too well. $311,000? Not even 1.5 mil. Yeah, it's okay. It's like an okay car. It's not like high level, really high end sort of stuff here. Did I just equip that part? Even though I pressed right? Okay, whatever. Anyway, that's it for the Volvo. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I've actually had a few people, even during the live streams, ask me to do a build on this car, so that's kind of why I ended up getting the suggestion from, is actually people telling me to do this during my live stream. There hasn't been like a lot of people telling me in the comments of my videos. There has been maybe like a couple of them, but okay, cool. Let me just park here. There has been like a couple of comments on this car, but like I don't think a lot of people really cared for it that much. I wanted to see what it was like though. I honestly myself wanted to see what this thing was like. Again, the Volvo 242 was absolutely unreal in this game. Just, it doesn't matter what class it's at. It's just unreal how good it is. And I wanted to see if the Amazon is just as good. And it's not. It's still a good car, but it's just not as good as the Volvo 242. But again, once, like when these cars were introduced, it was still like the level cap system. So like all the rest of the cars were capped. Well, a lot of the other cars were capped at level 299. And these old things, this and the Volvo 242, when they came out and you were able to get these to level 399, and that made them absolutely unreal in the game. And they still are very good. Well, especially the 242. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video on the Volvo Amazon. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, you want to support the series, please don't forget to like it. Last time we went for a goal of 5 likes and we absolutely smashed it. We got more than 5. This time, I want to see if we can get at least, alright, at least minus 12 likes. So hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video. And hopefully this video gets minus 12 likes. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.